Collins Companies here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Vendor Spotlight. Today we have the pleasure of having Andy Reichlin from ThermOmegaTech Company with us, who's going to go through some key features and benefits of the core offering of their product. Without further ado, Mr. Reichlin.
I'm Andy Reichlin, National Sales Manager for ThermOmegaTech, and it's a pleasure to be here. Today we're going to talk about, in general, the technology behind ThermOmegaTech products, and introduce a few products and talk about their features and benefits and how they might be applicable for you. So starting with the product itself, ThermOmegaTech products are all based on a wax blend that we make. We can set the temperature. So it allows us to open things up and get water out when it's super cool so pipes don't freeze, as well as open up and let water in so things cool down when things get too hot, our scald protection valves. So here you can see a cutaway of one of our valves, and that will show you the technology. So here is the wax blend that we're going to set at a certain temperature, as low as 30 and as high as 230 degrees Fahrenheit. And then as that either expands or contracts, we're going to push out this piston, which allows things to open up. Again, either allowing water to come out when things are cool, that's our freeze protection, or allowing water to enter to cool things down, and that's our scald protection. So here is our freeze protection valve. And as we get into December and the cooler shutter months that are to come, you can see on the part number, this is set at 35 degrees. So at 35 degrees, we're going to start to open up, and by the point it reaches freezing, we're going to get all the water out of the system to avoid expensive damage from pipes expanding, cracking, and tremendous damage being caused, and of course maintenance required to fix that stuff. So here is our STVM, which is a steam water washdown station. We see this predominantly used in food processing, but we also see it in clean other sanitary needs like chemical processing and really a lot of general industrial application use. STVM stands for Silent Type Venturi Mixer. So one of the big features of the product is it does run 20 decibels lower than the competition, which is obviously benefit to the people that are working in each facility. But there's two fantastic features that we want to focus on. Number one, here you can see the valve itself. And again, we talked about our technology in the sense that you have that wax blend that's going to monitor temperature. And here we're going to send to 150 or 185 degrees Fahrenheit. And at that point in time, 15 above that temperature, we're going to shut down and make sure that live steam or anything getting close to steam cannot be expelled through the hose and injure people. So safety is a big feature, and that temperature set point allows us to keep people safe. A second safety feature that's really fantastic with this product is the interlocking handles. So here you can see steam and water. And notice that if you turn on water, it'll go by itself. But if you turn on steam, the water handle will come with it. And that's to ensure that live steam doesn't come out of the hose. And again, we want to keep people very safe, especially with use of steam, which is efficient, but obviously can cause a lot of damage. So safety is a very important thing with this product. And again, there's features and benefits to make it a safer product, easier to use. The second thing that's super important with STVM is the fact that we have a cartridge. So anything you do maintenance easily is addressed by just taking a wrench and removing this cartridge, replacing the cartridge, and then wrenching it back in. And so much easier to do things in a matter of minutes with a wrench as opposed to a bag of parts, which needs to be installed. So as opposed to hours and lots of cost of downtime, now you're back up and running within minutes and the unit's ready to go.
So again, folks, whether you're the one responsible for fixing the washdown station or the person overseeing the folks who are, ThermOmegaTech is going to bring three clear and advantageous things to you. Number one, safety. Number two, ease of maintenance and use. And number three, minimizing your downtime and costs. Whether you're the guy handing off the big bag of parts or the one turning the wrench to fix the mixing station, remember, ThermOmegaTech, one wrench, one cartridge. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate Andy being here, and we'll see you next time on the Vendor Spotlight.